What is a Soulslike? Well, for most people who didn't just jump on the bandwagon, it's a game that includes a world dripping with atmosphere, lore tucked around every corner, an interconnected map, fantastic music, a recall to games of old, gameplay that doesn't hold your hand, and an overall mood. For other people, it's rolling around, locking on targets, a lack of lore and setting, places to walk around, limited heals, hack and slash, boss with health bars and weirdly convoluted titles or straightforward names, being difficult for difficulty's sake, all while being quite derivative. Now, what exactly do people mean by Souls-like fatigue? Well, for Charlie, it's oversaturation within the genre, and honestly, that's how most people feel about it. Simple answer, right? Well, yeah, I get their point of view. You love this genre. You, like many others, found it refreshing at a time when gaming felt like the devs were just trying to hold your hand the entire way through. You probably grew up playing the NES or SNES, back when games were brutally difficult but surprisingly short. Back when you couldn't patch mistakes, when every frame mattered. Back when creative freedom wasn't just the thing, it was the only thing. Because if you made a bad game, that was it. You probably picked up BioShock Infinite on release because, man, can Ken Levine do no wrong, and you can't wait to be transported to this new world to unlock its secrets and dive into Columbia's lore-soaked narrative. And then you saw this.
Oh, I was running in the wrong direction this whole time.
Yes, you were.
Why do I need an arrow to tell me where to go? Games didn't used to be like this. I was adamant that I didn't need guidance, and that games were becoming too easy. So simplified that even a 5-year-old could figure it out. And I genuinely enjoyed BioShock Infinite, though I felt it was lacking something. After that, I kind of became a hater. I was pretty bummed out, and for a couple months, I thought all hope had been lost. That was until...
Where am I going? I'm going off the edge, bro, because I roll off.
Yes, Dad. I did it. I got him.
What is a soul? So when fire came to be and permeated the universe, so did souls. Thus, the soul is the power of disparity itself.
I'm healing because I'm freaking out. No, dude, no, this one. No.
Chill out.
Yes! Woo! Oh!
I beat Dark Souls Remastered in 9 days. Never in my life had I felt such emotions from a game, a sense of wonder and dread, a sense of accomplishment.
In a time where I was super depressed and I didn't have any direction and all my friends that I had were in college and I was barely making any money, and as kind of stupid as it sounds, it made me feel like I had some sense of purpose of the second that I got sucked into the game. After I realized the map looped back to Firelink Shrine, I like knew that I had to beat the game. Like I knew that I had to see it through.
Inspire you to want to be better, to want to improve your life.
I was hooked. For the next few weeks, all I did was play Dark Souls. I couldn't stop telling my friends about it. I became a fiend. One of my friends was watching me play, and he made this remark.
Dude, This is just a ripoff of Demon Souls.
Oh, shut up! He didn't know jack. He was just trying to rain on my parade. Soon, I looked up the gameplay reveal of Dark Souls 2 and began researching every detail I could about the game, scouring the internet. It finally released, and it was a letdown. I didn't like the vibe or the world or even how it felt. It was missing something. Was that it? Was Dark Souls just a fluke? That light had so quickly faded away. Wait, did they make a sequel because of money? I had to know. Why? Why was Dark Souls 2 what I wanted on paper, but not what I expected? Look at those downgrades. They lied to us. Hold on. Dark Souls 2 wasn't directed by Miyazaki? Who's Miyazaki? Wait, he's the creator of Demon Souls and Dark Souls? Holy crap, what is this? There aren't enough words in the English language to express how much I love Bloodborne. And this Michael Zaki guy? Now he knows what he's doing. Okay, Dark Souls 2 came out that way because he wasn't fully involved. And that's okay. That's fine. That's a sweet mother of... Okay, we get it. Can we just kill the joke already? Thank you. We had a couple devs come around soon after Dark Souls to put their own spin on the Souls games, which spawned the Souls-like subgenre. The first one I noticed was Lords of the Fallen in 2014, and I was excited to play it, and I did. I quickly realized then, back in 2014 after experiencing Dark Souls 2 and then Lords of the Fallen, that they're not all created equal. After Bloodborne, I've approached every Souls-like game that wasn't developed by FromSoftware with caution. I believe this is the reason why I'm not experiencing Souls fatigue, because I don't pay mind to every single Souls-like game that comes out. I'm very picky with what I choose to give my attention to. I'm not a big fan of Nioh or Lies of P. I recognize they're beloved games, with Nioh being developed by Team Ninja, but they didn't grab me like Remnant or the first Berserker Kazan did. The new Lords of the Fallen is actually quite good, and I appreciate games like Expedition 33 taking inspiration from Souls-like games too. I guess the moral of the story is that if you love something, don't overdo it. Moderation is always key, and too much of anything is bad for you. Be excited but not gullible. Don't throw your money at something just because the trailer was cool. Wait for more information. Go to sources you trust for their opinions. And watch gameplay to make sure this purchase is right for you. At that point, buy the game. Play it for an hour and 59 minutes, and if you don't like it, return it. And if you're on console...
Sorry, bro.
As always, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Either way, have a good day, evening, wherever you are in the world. Stay healthy. Also, I never beat Dark Souls 2.